Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we're going to be making this pretty striking Thanksgiving card. I saw this on, I think her name is Lee Denton, Creativity Cave, I believe it is. It's embossing on top of foil. It's very pretty. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need a piece of Whisper White that is 11 by 4 1/4. And we are going to score that at 5 1/2. Okay. Take that. Give it a good crease with our bone folder. Okay. Now we are going to take a piece of the pretty copper foil, and that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to take my framelits from the Project Life, and I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to put that in the middle, and I'm going to cut that out. You're not going to see the middle, so we might as well use up, we only get 2 sheets of the foil when you order it. So we will conserve where we can. So we'll just cut that out, or you could take your trimmer and just cut a square on the inside, but this is just as easy. Okay. All right, so we'll set that aside. We're going to take this and our framelits, the leaflets framelits, and I'm going to use this one, but you could use any of them. And we're going to use this piece that we just cut off to cut out our leaf. I'm sorry for the shaking. All right. Then I'm going to take off the thin die adapter. I'm going to take a piece of cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4. No, I don't think it is. I think it is 3 by 5. Let me measure. Let me just make sure. I think it's 3 3/4. Yes, 3 3/4 by 5. And we're going to take the tree embossing folder. Okay, and we're going to make sure you put this, because if you put it in here like this, the trees are going to be going the wrong way. So let's make sure we put it in there the correct way. And then we are going to run that through the Big Shot. All right, I think we're done. All right, so there we have that. Very pretty. And then we have our, and I'll still save this because there's still pieces on here that we could use for circles or something. All right, so we'll take our leaf out of our framelit. I'm going to take my embossing buddy, and I'm going to tap on my leaf. I wouldn't go like this, because if you have anything on your embossing buddy, it could scratch your paper. So we will take the matching leaf from our vintage leaves. Okay, and I'm going to take my Versamark. I'm going to ink up my leaf real good. Now when you do this, make sure that you don't like squish, because it'll mess up your impression. Hopefully I got that in the middle. On this one you can't stamp first because of course you are embossing. So all the embossing ink would come off on the plates when you ran it through the Big Shot. That's why you can't do that. Okay, so now I'm going to take my copper embossing powder. And we're going to put some copper embossing powder on here. And I didn't do too badly. Okay, now a tip for embossing on foil. I would first of all let your heat gun heat up to get it warm. The second thing that I would do is I would heat it from underneath, because what happens is, what I did, I got it too close to the paper and it went, the foil just like went whoosh. I don't know how else to explain it. It like melted. So let's see if I can do this. Well, I don't know what this is, but for some reason it only wants to go on one way. There we go. So I'm going to turn my heat gun on. Let it get warm. And I'm going to heat this from underneath, and you want to heat it. You don't want to get it too close to that underneath part either. Shrivel, that's the word. It just shriveled up. Okay. Takes a little longer on here. There it goes. Still a little bit there. I think I got it all. All right. Isn't that pretty? All right, set that aside. I'm going to take my piece of Very Vanilla that we embossed and my foil piece. I'm going to adhere those together. I'm going to use my silicone mat and get some fast fuse on here. Let's see. I'll get that off in a minute. And then we're going to take our panel and put that right in the center there. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to go on the back side with my fast fuse again. I'm going to take my copper thread, metallic thread. I'm going to start it on one side, and I'm just going to wind it around as many times as you want. Okay. Take my scissors. And you can, mine's kind of crooked, but that's okay. I don't really care. There we go. Now I'm going to take this, put some more fast fuse on it. Here too. I'm going to put this on the front of my card. And we are going to center this as well. There we go. All right, then our leaf is going to go on with some dimensionals. All right, that's going to go right over here. There we go. I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White that is a 1/2 inch from the Teeny Tiny Wishes. I'm going to take the Happy Thanksgiving. This is it. Yep. And I'm going to emboss this as well. So we'll take some Versamark. I'm also going to take my embossing buddy and run that over here. Get my thread out of here. And try and get that in the middle. Definitely not in the middle. I'm going to try again on the other side. I want it more towards this end, but in the middle. Oh my goodness. That one's way off. All right. Let me get another piece, another scrap. We will try it again. I may have to get my Stampin' jig out. That's going to do. All right, so we will take our copper embossing powder again. All right. Get my heat gun. It is always just so pretty. All right, I'm going to take my triple banner punch, and at the happy, I'm going to feed that in. And there we go. And then I will just give it a little trim over on this side. That might be a little long to my liking, so there we go. That's better. I'm going to take a couple of dimensionals, put one on each end so that the stem of the leaf will be in the middle. And make sure that is somewhat straight. And there you have it. I think it's a very elegant card. Okay, there you go. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I'd be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.